Hey guys, this is Khan TDK Mr. So Real, and in today's video we are going to be talking about what is on sale in the DZ this week. So let's get started. Here we go. Alright guys, before we start today's video, I want to say a big thank you to everyone who's been subscribing, liking, commenting, and doing all that stuff for the videos. I really appreciate it. As all of you should know, I'm a small YouTuber, and every little bit of positive information, help, and all of that stuff really goes a long way for me. So sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, I really want to say thank you to all of you. And keep checking out the videos, liking, commenting, and all that stuff. Now, one critique or criticism that I've gotten is that some of the videos are a bit long and people want to see the pertinent information as soon as possible. So before we go into the nitty-gritty of the video, I'm going to give you my recommendations for the items that are being sold this week. And if you'd like to know more information about everything that is being sold, then you can just check out the rest of the video and I'll go through it as I normally do. Now, the special gear vendor has the PX4 Storm 204 gear score pistol. I recommend that just for the gear score. He also has the Gunslinger's vest. That might be worth picking up. DZ2 has the any vest. Basically, they have some vest blueprints that are pretty cool. I would recommend those if you need to level up your vest. Those are 204 as well. There is the tactical ACR. It is back again 2 weeks in a row. If you didn't pick it up last time, you got the DZ funds, you might as well pick it up. You can probably earn enough for whatever comes out next week. DZ4, their firearms gear mod and the electronic gear mod. If you need those to kind of give you a little bit of a boost, those might be some good things to check out. And in DZ5, there is a red dot sight scope. It has weapon damage, and that is pretty damn good. Those are my recommendations for this week. So if you're interested in any of those things, you might want to check it out. If you want to see more, stay with the video and you can see it all. Okay. So let's check out the special weapons vendor and see what he has for sale this week. Alright, talk to the guy. So he has the military MK46, the PX4 Storm Type T, and the converted SMG9A2. Now all of these weapons are a 204 gear score, so if you're looking for something in that range, except for the SMG9, sorry, that is a 182, then you may want to check these out. We have the Gunslinger's vest, which is firearms 619. It has forceful, that gives you increased armor by 13.5% when a signature skill is active, 8% damage to elites, armor 531, health about 2,792, some ammo capacity, mobile cover, and this is a 204. You have tactical knee pads, 2 sets of knee pads. One is a 204, the other is a 182. The 204 version is stamina. The 182 version is electronics. The holster only has health and skill power, so if you're looking for some DPS, this may not be the holster for you. This again is 182, and the blueprints in the special gear vendor have not changed. These all seem to be about the same blueprints. I don't see anything new, and all of the stuff that I've already bought is gone. My recommendation for the special gear vendor, if you're looking for anything and none of this really kind of seems to be too great to you, I would probably go with the pistol if you want to increase your gear score. The pistol, the PX4 is maybe not the best pistol, but if you have a bunch of Phoenix credits kind of burning a hole in your pocket and you are dangerously close to 1,000 like I am and you want to get rid of them, then this may be a good alternative. It also has harmful, which isn't a bad perk to have, especially on a pistol, if you want to just stop things from shooting at you so that you can reload when they're in the bleed effect. It may stop them from shooting at you. The SMG I really wouldn't recommend unless you desperately needed one, only because it's 182. But if you have 206 credits and you don't really have a good SMG and you want something to play around with, this may be something you want to check out. But I would say the chest piece is not bad. Actually, having so much armor and getting health plus damage to elites, ammo capacity. The mobile cover is a bit meh, but it's a 204 chest piece. It's firearms. You get more armor, and it gives you more armor when your skill is active. So if you're doing some DZ activities and you find yourself in a bad situation, you pop your armor super, this will give you even more armor on top of that. So you may be able to kind of finish off the last guy or two that have been stalking you. And this, this may be something good. You get 531 armor plus the health. Not bad. I would recommend this, and I would probably recommend the handgun, just as something that may be good for you if you have the credits. So let's move on to the DZ and find out what's really going on. So now we are in the DZ2 vendor. Let's take a look and see what he has. So first off, he has the hybrid backpack, a Spec Ops holster, purple gloves, stamina vest blueprint, firearms holster blueprint, electronics vest blueprint, firearms backpack blueprint. Now all of the blueprints are 204, so if you're in the market for a stamina vest blueprint, and remember that the 204 variants have more armor generally and have more of whatever the attribute is, either firearms, stamina, or electronics. So for this stamina vest, this is 526 to 645 stamina, and it can also go above that. Remember that all of the DZ stuff requires DZ tech to craft, so keep that in mind. The firearms holster, if you're in the market for a holster, looks pretty good. The electronics vest, if you're making that electronics build, looks pretty good. And the firearms backpack looks pretty decent. So if these are some things that you might be interested in, these are worth a look. Remember that the prices are in the 191,000 range, so from that to 117,000, that's what you're going to have to spend to get these blueprints. The purple gloves, totally wouldn't recommend. The hybrid backpack, if you're looking for something to increase skill power, I still wouldn't recommend this. But if you're level 25 and you can't afford to get to rank 50 by the end of this week, then if you need it, you probably still might want to pass, because you can probably get a better drop. The holster, a 182 variant holster, first aid heal to allies, damage taken cover to cover. Unless this is like a vast improvement on the holster that you have in terms of numbers, you may not want this. Yeah, that's just about it for this price. You may just want to craft a holster if you can. But remember, the holsters don't always guarantee that you'll get 3 slots, so be very mindful of that. Alright, so that is the DZ2 vendor. Let's move on. Alright guys, here we go, DZ03, and we have a slight problem. If you bought any of the blueprints from a previous time, those blueprints no longer show up in your list. So I bought quite a few blueprints, and this is all I got. I had to ask one of my friends that I play with, PerDiamond14, to help me out, and this is the list that he saw. So in his list, he had the Valkyria blueprint, the Tactical ACR blueprint, the Black Market M60, the Tactical M1911, and the Black Market SASG-12. The two bottom ones, the Tactical M1911 and the Black Market SASG-12, are the 163 variants. I cannot recommend these. The Valkyria and the Tactical ACR, along with the Black Market M60, if you had to choose one of these, I would say go with the Tactical ACR, just because it's probably the best option you have for a 204 weapon that you can reroll for the perks that you want. The Valkyria has set perks, there's nothing you can do about that, and the Black Market M60 is a light machine gun. Light machine guns don't hit as hard as they should if they're going to be a viable option, so I would say go with the auto rifle, that's the Tactical ACR. If you were waiting for the AUG, the Vector, the M1A, or even the MP5, very sorry, but none of these weapons are available. Hopefully they will return in the rotation sometime soon, but these are the weapons that we have for this week. So let's move on to DZ4. In DZ4, the only things that were on my list were the Performance mod, which was a rank 40, the Advanced Electronics mod, which was rank 15, the Advanced Stamina mod, which was rank 15, the Firearms Gear mod, which was rank 50, and the Electronics Gear mod, which was also rank 50. Per Diamond's list, on the other hand, had quite a few more things that were rank 25. Now, if you are looking for an Electronics Gear mod blueprint and you're rank 25, this might be a good option for you. If you're looking for a Performance Gear mod, I don't recommend it, but here they are. Stamina Gear mod for rank 25, this is a good place to get one. Firearms Gear mod for rank 25, this is also a good place to get one. If you're only interested in rank 50 leveled items, which are the level 32 gear mod blueprints, then here you go. The electronics and the firearms blueprints are the ones to get. Now, let's move on to the next vendor and see what he's got. Okay, now if we look at DZ5, this is the list that I got. We have the Reflex Sight, which is a rank 40. We have a Small Grip, which is a rank 25. We have a Vertical Grip, which is a rank 15. And we have the rank 50 Small RDS Scope Blueprint. Now, if you're looking for a blueprint, this is probably the only one I could recommend, strictly because it's a weapon damage increase blueprint and it is a level 32. There are other blueprints that were not on my list. So if we look at Per Diamond's blueprint list, he has the Hand Stop OD green blueprint, which is good for accuracy. If you're looking for accuracy, that is the one to get. It is a rank 50. We have rank 25s all the way down the list. The Rugged Mini Reflex Sight, the PEQ 15 laser, the High Velocity magazine, and the Flash Hider. Again, the only one that I would really recommend is the Small RDS Sight, but if you're in need of some accuracy on your weapon, then the Hand Stop ODG or OD Green blueprint may be the one for you. So let's move on to DZ6 and see what he's got. Okay, so now we're at DZ6, and the DZ6 vendor has the Nomad armor. The knee pads and the gloves are all 191 gear score. If you are looking for Nomad gear, then this may be something good for you. The knee pads are health and the gloves are firearms. The firearms ones, shotgun, pistol, critical hit chance. Can't really recommend it. There are so much better gloves out there. If you don't really need to finish off a Nomad set that you want to run with, then I would pass on these as well. Alright, those are the recommendations and thoughts that I have for this week's What's Being Sold in the DZ. Leave a comment, don't forget to like and subscribe, share, and do whatever else there is to do with social media. Thanks for all the support, guys. I really appreciate all of the love that you guys have been showing me lately. Please keep commenting and I'll catch you guys later. Take it easy. Have a good week.